morning, friends, and welcome to today's prediction analysis. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe to this channel and like the video, and most importantly, join our Telegram channel. The link to the Telegram channel is in the comment section. Okay, so yesterday on the in the Telegram channel, we won 5+ odds. So all the free tips that were provided in the Telegram channel won, which is exciting. Okay, very, very important. We came very close to winning two sleeps. Very, very close to winning two sleeps on this YouTube channel yesterday. But unfortunately, AC Milan decided to do wonders by scoring 3 goals in a row. It was a very, very challenging and interesting game, considering the fact that we expected Udinese to put in a show, to push a bit, because they were, in a relegation battle. But it just goes to show you how serious these big teams will be as the season wraps up. So it's not surprising. But if you got on these games, this slip two, and maybe edited the slip one, then you would have been okay. So without further ado, we have 3 matches, okay? We have 3 matches for you people right now. And I'm going to go straight into the games. The first game we have here is from the Cyprus Relegation League. Why am I going for the game involving Anorthosis and Ammonia Aradipo? Now we need to look at Anorthosis' form at home. So this home team is averaging a minimum of 2.5 goals at home. Literally speaking, whenever they play, there's an average of 2.5 goals at home. The away team, Ammonia Aradipo, is also averaging a minimum of over 2 goals whenever they play. Interestingly, 4 out of their last 5 away matches have produced 2 or more goals. And really, this is where it matters. They have met 2 times in 2024, and each of the 2 times they met, 2 or more goals were produced. Now, why will this game matter for the teams involved? Because when a game is competitive and when teams are on the same level, they tend to do lots of goals. The reason this game will matter for Anorthosis, the reason it's going to matter for Anorthosis is because they are position 7 and Omonia is position 11. And both of these teams are playing to avoid getting into the drop down or the relegation places. So, what am I going with? My prediction is simple. I'm going with this match to produce over 1.5 goals. Over 1.5 goals. It's a game. If you want to take the risk, you can play over 2.5 goals, but that's a risk. But over 1.5 goals is confirmed, will happen 100% because these are teams on the same level and these are teams with very good goal scoring form. Okay, so the odd for over 1.5 goals is 1.31. The next fixture we have is a game that involves Southampton and Aston Villa. I think at this point, Southampton should or would have been relegated because really, what are they playing for? Absolutely nothing. So their last 5 matches, 4 losses and only 1 win. Aston Villa away from home has been very, very solid, as you can see. 4 wins and only 1 loss. And that loss away from home came against PSG, and you would expect them to lose to PSG. PSG are on a different, a totally different side. Now, why am I going for this game, and why do I believe that Aston Villa will hold it against Southampton? So, when you look at Southampton, I think Southampton has been relegated already. They have nothing they are playing for. Absolutely nothing. Aston Villa, on the other hand, have a big prize to play for, and that's trying to do everything possible to break into the top 4. So, as it stands, Aston Villa can still qualify for the Champions League because Aston Villa is just 2 places away or 2 points away from the top 4. Okay, and they want to do everything possible to go to the Champions League again. What that simply means is that you should expect a very competitive Aston Villa side that will play very, very well to try and make that happen. And head to head also supports the fact that Aston Villa should have the upper hand today. So the point I'm trying to make is this is Aston Villa, a side with very good motivation, going against a Southampton team that has been relegated with nothing to play for. Who is going to be more motivated? I'm definitely going with Aston Villa. Right? Aston Villa should be more motivated for this game, even though they may have a Champions League game to play in the next 2 or 3 days. So, yeah, simply, we expect Aston Villa to deliver the goods. Some of you might take the risk if you want to. You can take the risk of playing a straight win. You can play a straight win. A straight win should work as well because really, what can Southampton do to this Aston Villa team? So a draw no bet for Aston Villa is priced at 1.24. And finally, from the England League, we have a Man City and Crystal Palace. So Man City team against Crystal Palace. Man City isn't taking prisoners at home. The last time they lost at home was when they played Liverpool, and you would expect them to lose to Liverpool. They lost to Real Madrid in the Champions League. You would expect them to lose to Real Madrid. So, in 10 competitive matches, they've only lost twice at home. So, the first loss against Liverpool, the second loss against Real Madrid. And these are losses you would expect them to lose. Crystal Palace has been in some surprising, spectacular away form. But again, they went away to Southampton and drew Southampton 1-1. Were able to beat Fulham, club friendly. But the point I'm trying to make is some of their victories or wins came against teams that are, in very lowly places, teams that you would expect them to lose, to win. But I'm talking about is a Man City team that needs to win today. A Man City team that must win today. And the reason Man City needs to win today is because when you check their standings on the table, Man City is currently position 6, outside of the top 4. As it stands, they might not even qualify for anything if they fail to take advantage of the next remaining matches. So if they win today, they'll position themselves in a place where they can potentially break into the top 4. So simply put, their next remaining 4 matches or 5 matches are a must win. They must win every single Premier League game that they have left to stand a chance of potentially qualifying for the Champions League. So it's for this reason that I'm going with a draw no bet for Manchester City. And a draw no bet for Manchester City, as you would expect, is priced at 1.25. So when you put everything together, you have a total of 2 plus odds for your benefits. And I just want to wish you guys all the very best with today. A second video you drop later today, you can compare, do your analysis, and select your best matches. Thank you very much, and see you people tomorrow or later today. Sorry.